Okay, my dearest Pisces. So, here's the deal. Those new set of eclipses are coming, and I don't know about you, but holy shnikes. Like, I just barely think I'm getting my bearings and getting used to having a completely destroyed life from the last set of eclipses. And here we go, right? I know they're in Leo, but they are affecting our 12th, is it our 12th house? Our 12th house. And it's insane. Like, it's insane. Are you kidding me? Like, the amount of betrayal and the amount of... So, anyway, I don't know where you guys have been along on your transformation and your spiritual journey, because I left you guys for a minute to go be crazy. But because I'm back and I've learned some things, I feel like it's a certain amount. I want you to know it's okay if you're in the stages of your transformation and you're like, okay, well, I feel like I'm the butterfly now and I'm not being treated like a butterfly now. What's happened is you're in a different stage than you think. So what's happened is like you're in, like, there's the larvae, and then there's like, how did I read the stages of the butterfly? I have to go back to my anatomy book. The stages of the butterfly are, the end stage is the butterfly, and then ultimately death. So the birth, like the new, like the transformation stage hasn't happened yet for you. Even though we want it so bad, it hasn't happened. And like the whole deal with I don't know where you guys are, but like the whole idea of energy that was so profound, I was so starstruck with, now is, or has become, a sudden disappointment to me, because like anything else, there's that dark side, and that was my new revelation. So look at this. Like, I'm so stressed out about it, I can't even deal. This is all over my body, you know, and not all that is just me being stressed out, like freaked out. You know, my immune system going down and everything wreaking havoc. But what I want to tell you is not to fret, because even though there is that dark side that you thought all of a sudden, maybe you thought, or at least I thought, like, wow, I've had this awakening and it's so powerful and it's so amazing, and I was so tickled, and I'm thinking, okay, well, this is the time for Pisces. Don't despair, my fair maidens. It is time for the Pisces. I promise you, and I know this in the bottom of my heart, that that's the truth. That you are the closest to the divine as you can get. So this is what I found out. This is the new deal. I found out, and I posted a video before about the rainbow children. What I found out is that rainbow children are, I'm sitting here thinking, like, my past lives are from, you know, I was afraid of spiders. Like, why do I feel like this is my last life on Earth? And everyone keeps telling me, well, you just heard that somewhere, because everyone says this is their last life on Earth, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, legitimately, this is not my home. This is not where I'm from, where I belong. And now I realize nobody, and I've been saying this for how long, nobody understands a word that I say. The words that come out of my mouth are like this, like Charlie Brown. I'm like, can you repeat that back to me? And they say, you know what I mean? Like, come on, are you kidding me? What I just said was clear as day, is I want this because of this, and I need this, and you are this to me for this, like black and white. There's no more, like, I'm trying not to be Pisces right now. And then they still come back and they're like, what I hear is, no, I made my mom repeat herself like 20 times. Like, no, tell me what you just heard me say, Mom. Well, what I think I said was, and this is for real. So what I realized was, because I was all obsessed with like thinking I used to be a cliff dweller and these past lives and trying to, this is the first time I've been on Earth. And my last. I'm ready for ascension. And that's not ego, that's not an ego thing. That's me figuring out why I'm so out of place. That's not me wanting to be better than anybody else, and not you wanting to be, like, I know if you're with, like, if you're my Pisces, you're my Pisces, right? You don't, that's not how we think. We think like, oh, well, I'm a crystal child because, not because I want a title, because now that puts me in a place that makes more sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's not because we're being like, I want to be a crystal child, or I want to be a rainbow child, or it's because I want to know what my mission is. I want to know what I'm here to do, because the longer I don't know what I'm here to do, this is not like a safe place to be. I don't know about you, but we're ready to not be in a safe place. Like, I know the rest of the world hasn't had that sacral security, but I always have known, like, maybe I'm not going to die when I walk out my front door. And I don't think that's going to happen for very long, to be honest with you. And so I did all the research on the rainbow. Somehow I heard about Rainbow Children, and it's by the god of, I really have a bias against, even though she's a fantastic author, I really have a bias against this chick, Doreen Virtue. I don't know why. Because maybe it's because she's pop culture. Maybe because it's pop. Like, everybody reads Doreen Virtue's cards, and I'm just like, really? Like, she's the only articulate person in the whole world. No, she has a really good marketing team through US Games Publishing or whatever. You know, like, and a PhD, so she knows how to read and write. But none of that will matter anyway. However, she seems to have good insight, so I don't know why I have any angst against her. That would be ego. That would be jealous. You know why? That's why, because I'm jealous of her, because I only looked at her website one time, and I saw her sitting on like this amazing, beautiful scenery in the most amazingly peaceful place, and I was just like, gosh, I wish I could do that. But then I think she changed her hair color, because I think she got cancer hardcore. For real. But that's too bad. Anyway, okay, so we wake up, we get awake, and we get knocked around, and the universe is just like, knock, knock, knock. For the Pisces eclipses in February, here comes the Leo eclipses, and the universe is like, oh yeah, you thought you were done? You thought you could have some kind of quote-unquote normalcy, or trying, like, no, just when you barely get your bed, like you're just barely scooping yourself up off of the asphalt because no ambulance came, nobody came to clean your blood off the asphalt with Coke, Coca-Cola, I mean, like, they use Coca-Cola, the police department uses Coca-Cola to clean blood off the asphalt in car accidents because it's like toxic. You shouldn't drink Coke. You should not drink Coca-Cola. But anyway, just when we think we're chill and it's baller and we're ready to go, the universe says, nope, we're going to wreak emotional havoc on you right now, and because we're not doing what we want you to do. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I meant to do? Like, can you write it out for me, please? Holy smokes. I don't even know. I can't even deal. You guys. Like, I'm here to give you support and tell you what I've learned and tell you what I've acquired. And I'm telling you, move the energy. And I'm sorry that I haven't been sending you guys energy. I haven't had any. But I promise you energy is coming to you tonight.